I think the Program Management Improvement and Accountability Act is one of the most significant pieces of acquisition reform legislation we've seen probably in the last decade or so.
The United States Congress recently approved a new law with overwhelming bipartisan support that will save taxpayer dollars by improving project and program management within the U.S. federal government. Today, around 1/3 of government initiatives fail to meet their original goals, and only about half stay within budget. But when government agencies embrace proven project and program management best practices, they can significantly improve in both these areas. This is why the Program Management Improvement and Accountability Act, or PMIAA, was signed into law in December 2016. This new law will begin to address some of the fundamental challenges in running federal projects and programs effectively and efficiently.
Every American wants to avoid cost overruns. They want to ensure that when a project is supposed to be delivered at a date certain, that it's delivered at least at the date certain or even earlier. And they want to make sure that projects are done in a manner in which we can most effectively get bang for our buck. So there's area for improvement, and this legislation aims to put in place a system that will lead to those improvements.
To attract and keep the best people, government agencies need to build out a program management talent framework. The PMIAA will do just that by creating a formal job series for federal project and program managers that will identify the qualifications and competencies needed for these important roles, as well as establishing a career path for project and program managers in the federal government. It's investing in people.
As an employer, it helps me recruit top talent because project managers are very achievement-oriented individuals. As a practitioner, it sends a very clear signal to me that the entire federal government in the United States is valuing the profession that I practice, and so that's very exciting to me.
Another important change will be the introduction of widely accepted project and program management standards.
Having a common lexicon and a common standards-based methodology that we all adhere to allows us to deliver projects more effectively, more efficiently, and probably more timely.
It's got to be 21st century management principles. We can't be stuck in a previous era. So I think federal program managers would welcome this.
PMIAA will also improve executive leadership and accountability by designating a senior leader in each federal agency to be in charge of program management policy and strategy, while also outlining further steps to facilitate knowledge sharing amongst the agencies.
Research has consistently shown that if project management or program management isn't a priority at the executive level, then it's unlikely to at least sustainably be a priority within that organization over the longer term.
What this legislation does in that regard is it requires a senior executive at every federal agency who will be known as the Program Management Improvement Officer to be accountable for improving program management at their particular agency. And they will come together as one council chaired by somebody from OMB, leadership from every agency, showing that they're concerned about improving program management.
The PMIAA has the potential to improve the success rates and efficiencies of federal projects and programs while ensuring that Americans can rely on a high-performing federal government that serves as a good steward of taxpayer dollars.
I have the largest manufacturing district in the country, and the things that everybody is looking at in their districts is to get folks back to work and have folks access better paying jobs where all ships rise in this country. The private sector brings in solutions, and our job is to connect the two, build a bridge, and watch all boats rise in our country. And that is our aim with this model.
I believe program managers and federal employees writ large have an opportunity in an era of skepticism about government to prove the skeptics wrong. And that means good management principles, it means leadership, it means taking ownership for it, and it means taking pride in their work. And I think this is a tool that can achieve all of that.
Too often in the senator and Congress, we pass these laws and they're great pieces of legislation and they just fall off to the wayside. And so when they know that Senator Ernst and I are very serious about this, and we are going to be checking to make sure that this law is implemented, and we're going to be doing oversight within the Homeland Security Government Affairs Committee.
To learn more about the Program Management Improvement and Accountability Act in improving public sector project and program management, visit pmi.org/government.